Nerd Reactor, roll out.
What's up, everybody? John here, and it's time to talk about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And this was a movie that was supposed to be directed by Scott Derrickson, who did the first film, but due to creative differences, he parted ways from Marvel Studios with this project. So we have Sam Raimi taking over the reins, and Sam Raimi, he's not a newcomer to Marvel characters. He's done Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, and he's known for Evil Dead. And with Doctor Strange, I think this is a great fit for the director. And Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is the most Sam Raimi film outside of his horror films. And it's a lot of craziness, creepiness, some horror elements, and all of that just combined together. And this is a film that's catered towards Marvel fans and Raimi fans. And my gripe would be that I wish there was more Multiverse of Madness. I wish it was a bit longer. With the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, this movie follows the events after Avengers Endgame, and also after WandaVision, and also after Spider-Man No Way Home. So all these different story elements are going to be coming together. So what has Doctor Strange, what has he been up to ever since the Avengers defeated Thanos? And also Doctor Strange, what happened to him after No Way Home? And after the events of WandaVision, what happens to Wanda? What's going on with her? And after watching Spider-Man No Way Home, like I'm watching this, you're expecting like, okay, some of the elements from Spider-Man No Way Home will lead up to this, but it's pretty much a self-contained story with Spider-Man, and this one brings up a new story that deals with America Chavez, and America Chavez is a character that's able to travel through different universes. So with America Chavez having this power of just going through different universes, this is going to help move the story forward with Doctor Strange and just going through different universes. And we're going to get to see some really cool things and some other things that are just touched upon, but not much. And on the other side with Wanda, after the events of WandaVision, Wanda is sad. She's lonely. She pretty much lost her family, lost everything she cared about. Vision, her two sons. And she's got the book. What happens to her? What happens when you lose everything? And you're trying to read the books. You're trying to get everything back. And that's what Wanda is trying to do here. And if you've seen the trailers, it's very much hinting that she's going to become an adversary, an obstacle for Doctor Strange. And she is the Scarlet Witch. So that's like a huge threat right there. And it's going to cause things, a lot of chaos. And as for Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, he's back as Doctor Strange. He's great as always with the character that's always cocky and always has to figure things out. So yes, with Doctor Strange is the type of character that's all about the greater good, and it's all about like sacrifices. So we're gonna have to like sacrifice these people so that things will get messed up. For example, in Spider-Man No Way Home, he's got to send the villains back, or else the multiverse is gonna go crazy. And they touch upon that with this movie, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, about whether or not Doctor Strange should sacrifice someone to help prevent chaos everywhere. And whether Doctor Strange is the type of person that's like, this is the only way. This is the only way we can do things. We have to do it this way, my way, or the highway. And I like that it just goes deeper into his psyche, his character, and the struggles on how that's going to affect him. And we also have America Chavez, a character, and she is pretty much this MacGuffin character where she has this power, everyone's after her. And I do want to talk about Sam Raimi. With Sam Raimi directing this is such a Sam Raimi film through and through. When you're watching this, it's like unmistakable, because we're going to be introduced to certain things like the zombie Strange, and with Wanda being the Scarlet Witch, we're going to see some really creepy things and that are going to be shown throughout the film. And especially with the techniques, like there's going to be movements that's going to remind you of just like zombie characters, and then like Zombie Strange, the way he moves, the way he is, it very much reminds me of Evil Dead. And also Evil Dead was Army of Darkness, and just the way things are shot, the way things move, the way the characters talk. And I had a blast just watching these things come to life. And Sam Raimi was I can imagine him on the set, like, all right, we're gonna make this really creepy, but then we're gonna have certain scenes that's just gonna be fun, and this juxtaposition of this really serious moment, but with the whole Sam Raimi aesthetic. And the biggest thing about the Multiverse of Madness, there's gonna be a lot of Easter eggs, things that's gonna be shaping the future of the MCU. And I don't think you will be disappointed. And this is definitely going to be like a crowd pleaser, in the same vein as Spiderman No Way Home, with different multiverses and all that. So this is going to have that same effect. And this is going to really get people excited for the future of the MCU after watching Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And I also do want to talk about Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch. So for the most part, I've enjoyed her character here. And the lines, some lines can be cheesy. But then there are other moments where you're like, yeah, this is, I get it. I get where you're coming from. But yeah, there's so many things. I can't talk about it now. You're going to have to watch it when it comes out in theaters. But I did have a kick. I did wish that we get to explore more of the different multiverses. I wish there was more of madness in the multiverse. But for what we have with this, pretty much like a simple tale between Doctor Strange, with Wanda, with America Chavez, with Wong, and with a little bit of other characters, this is still like a solid film and a very much Sam Raimi film in the MCU. And so it's kind of like a return to form for this director. And Marvel fans, Sam Raimi fans, they will definitely get a kick out of this film. And it does make me excited for a possible third Doctor Strange movie, and also hints to other big projects from Marvel that's going to be adapted into the MCU, hopefully. So I'm excited for whatever they're going to do with that. And yeah, those are my thoughts about this film. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comments below when this movie comes out. With that said, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like, subscribe. I'm John, and I'll see you guys next time.